Okay, that's good. Great. Great. Let's put on some background noise, shall we? Actually, do I have any good soundtracks I want to listen to in the background? No, this is fair. I don't know that I need the rain sounds. There we go. Hey, Steve! Whoa! The loop! It's happening! That's fun. When did you meet Echo? At HDQ? Or some other time? Good to see you, by the way. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit. It's kind of hard to see shit on this big monitor. HDQ, nice. How was HDQ? I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I was in England. Doing wedding planning. So, was busy. Cutting my head off here. How do I move this thing not to cut my head off? Like, this way. Yeah, that's better, I guess. Okay, we have a few tasks today. We can maybe add a... I saw new Super Lucky Tale finally got in. That was exciting. I watched the first 5 minutes. Like the day after it happened. And then I haven't had a chance to watch the rest of it. A little bit because a part of me doesn't want to watch it because I want to play the game casually still. But I might just watch it because I don't know when I'm going to get to play it and I want to see you run. That's awesome. I'm so happy you got it in. We didn't get to chat since you got it in, but I know you've been working hard at that. So it's very exciting. I'm making an agenda. Step 1. Tier list. 2024 tier list. Maybe I should label it agenda. Ooh, maybe some tildes will make it fun. Agenda. Step 1 tier list. Step 2. Game planning. What games I'm gonna play. 2025 recommendations. And then, oh yeah. Actually, we'll make that second. Step 2 is wishlist updates. Then 2023 recommendations. And then number 4 is guess the game. Great. And we can make this a little smaller, please. I like Arial. Good font. Happy with the font. Just would like it to be smaller, please. If we're also there and maybe be a bit of a background, but that's fine. So keep submitting indie games. Someone's gotta. I think Games Done Quick has a decent appetite for indie games. So this is kind of loud, isn't it? Turn this down a little bit. So it sits closer to here, while my voice sits closer to here. Yeah, it's probably better. I know, I remember tweeting about that. It's kind of sick. I'm happy. Conception's a good guy. If anyone's going to be on the committee, he makes a lot of sense. All right. Well, we can keep chatting, but I'm also going to start my gamer tier list. So this is something I usually post on my like Twitter or YouTube community page every year, is I do keep track. I have a spreadsheet where I keep track of all the games that I own and play. And then every year I keep sort of like a running list of just the ones that I played that year. So this is that list. And then that gets translated into a tier list. So we're going to do this tier list real quick. It's not in order. It sort of is in order, but it seems like it fell a little bit out of order, depending on the file format, I think, which is fine. You should have heard me scream when I got into AGDQ. I can imagine how excited you are. You were / still are, to be honest. Because it's quite exciting. It ends the joke of always the bridesmaid, never the bride, but I'm glad the joke's ending. You know, it had that joke had lived its course, and now we can. This is a little loud in my ear. I can maybe turn it up because I turned it down. Okay. Well, if the audio is annoying, someone yell at me. I love being yelled at. I guess I could post in the Discord too that I'm streaming. Or if it'll open Discord, it might post. Well, actually, I don't know if it'll post for me. I don't know anything about anything. I don't need this page open anymore. That much I'm certain about. Perseverance truly is the key to getting in. Unless you're me, in which case you just get in every time you apply. But I think I might be the exception and not the rule, to be fair. And also I have Mirror's Edge privilege. Okay, whatever. 5 years for new Super Lucky Tale was too long. That I agree with. Would have been better to have it. I mean, it would have been awesome if it got in the year that it came out. Because I feel like it's always nice. You can sort of like catch the hype train, sort of. People have more of an appetite for it when it just comes out. Not that people don't have an appetite for it now, but like, you know, you feel like you're riding the wave of popularity a little bit. And then it had to, but it aged like fine wine, you know? So it was all a win. Okay, anyway, tier list. I do have to make content. I don't have to make content. I could stay here chatting all day. Okay, Tunic. So games I played this year. I started out the year by beating Tunic, which is, it's sort of cheating. The problem with these tier lists is that it's just when I beat the game that I add it. I played Tunic through like, I probably started it in like June and then took a few months off and then came back to beat it and 100% it. The game is so cool. So I'm going to put an A tier. It's like hard to talk about Tunic without spoiling it because it's one of those games. I mean, it's a Zelda-like in the sense that you explore around and you fight things, and it's got some Souls-like inspiration in it, but it also like plays on the conventions of video games. I think this is not a spoiler. The whole gimmick is that you're like building the game's manual, and the manual has a lot of secrets in it. Everyone keeps telling me that it was worth the wait. Yeah, darn right, they better be. It's a good-ass game. I've only played New Super Lucky Tale for like an hour, but what I played of it, I was rather impressed. So I understand that. Tunic, good game. Play the Tunic if you like Souls-likes or exploration games. Okay, a little to the left. This is probably, you might have seen this game go viral on like TikTok and YouTube, and there was like a Let's Play game for sure. You played all these games in 2024. Hi, Wyvery. Yeah, I played games, it turns out. So you might be thinking, hey, Black Belt, why don't you stream anymore? Why don't you play Mirror's Edge anymore? And this is the reason why. It's because I play other games. That's actually not true. There are some years where I'm able to do both, but this year I've been like hella busy. So I was like, do I want to play new games or do I want to play that same game over and over again? And here we are. Also, some of these are cheating. Some of these are DLCs. And some of these are indie games. So my taste in game is also contributing factor to why I can play so many. But yeah, it came down to Mirror's Edge or this, and I mostly played indie games, and I don't regret it. No offense, Mirror's Edge. I did play a lot of Mirror's Edge, though. I posted a lot of custom map stuff, so I think you know, I know all the new skips. You know, I'm in the know. I'm still dangerous. People see me in a race, they get a little freaked out. They get a little, you know, they're a little worried. But yeah, if you haven't played A Little to the Left, it's fun for like, you could even play it on like mobile. Like it's just a classic like organization, not even classic. It's like a puzzle game, but kind of fun. I don't know. The only game I've played like it is maybe Unpacking, and that's nothing like it. It's cool. I'm gonna add it to B tier just because maybe it'll go up to A tier. I don't know. I'll keep it in A tier for now. I got that balance locked in. Okay. This game, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2. I played this game for the first time on the PlayStation 2 with my friend at his house. And I've been thinking about it ever since. I love collectathons. I play so many collectathons. There's like 5 or 6 just this year. And this is like a classic PS2 collectathon that I've never actually owned and played. So I bought it on Steam and played it on Steam Deck. And it's pretty good, but like it's also kind of bad. It's of its era, where like games in that era were, I don't know, you just like walk around and you throw boomerangs and fucking, you know, it's not like, I don't know. Like it's pretty generic, this game, as much as I like it. But also like, look at this first level. This opening level's sick. They put you in a freaking mech. They put you in a mech, and then they just allow you to like run around and and like beat up the enemies that you struggled with all in the last game. It's very cool. I'm gonna keep it in B tier for now, but like that might get bumped down, to be honest. Okay, another game I played. See, this is cheating. Celeste 64. The Celeste team made an N64 knockoff of their own game, and they posted it for free on itch.io earlier this year. And it only takes like 2 or 3 hours to 100% the game. Yeah, big cheats. It's barely a game, but it's a game, and it was worth tracking. And especially it's worth tracking because it freaking rocks. Celeste 64 is awesome. Like they basically made the game in like a week, and it's excellent. I mean, it's excellent. It's better than anything I'll ever make, no matter how many weeks I put into it. You played that one as well, Ivory. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, I think it might have been an April Fool's joke, now that you mention it. The whole premise was that they created it really quickly. Created in a weekish by the Celeste team, celebrate the game's 6th anniversary. Okay. It was released in, it looks like it was released in January 2024. Yeah, I ended up 100%ing it just because I mean, Celeste is like a top 25 game for me. So Celeste 64, like, already up my alley. I'm glad we can agree. Good game. It came out around, I mean, first half of the year. You were in the ballpark for sure. Anyway, Golf Story. I'm torn about Golf Story. Golf Story is a Nintendo Switch golf RPG. As you play more and more golf, you up your stats. I think I just played it at the wrong time. If I had played it like 8 years ago when it came out, I probably would have thought the writing is cute and the story's cool and the golf mechanics are fun. It's just like really long. Maybe I just hate RPGs. But I don't know. I wouldn't wholeheartedly recommend Golf Story, but it was fun. If you like golf games, it's really fun. I'll keep it in B tier for now, but I think something's got to go in C tier. Maybe it's going to be Golf Story. I didn't like it that much. I liked it for the first few hours, and then it just kept going on. Which is like, I mean, I'm the problem. I could have stopped playing it, but I had to finish it. This game was recommended to me by a friend, Neon Beats. And it's like it's one of those rhythm platformers, I suppose. You know, rhythm platformers. This one was fun though. It's only a few levels, and it's like $1 or something on Steam. But like, I probably can't play the music from it. Actually, don't know if I can play the music from it. I'll just mute it. But like, obviously, the music's part of the experience. But like, you know, you just kind of go around. It's fun to speedrun too. I might actually go back and try to get all the achievements. I played it on a plane. I might have played this actually, now that I think about it, on the plane to Games Done Quick. It's fun. You just, yeah, like, I feel like I say it's a rhythm platformer. Like, it's one of them cube games. Like, we all know what this game is. But like, it's very well made for what it is. And it's short and sweet and to the point. And I like games that don't overstay their welcome. So, for that reason, it gets bumped up to B tier. Which is like, you might be questioning my ranking now. You're like, someone made a multi-hour golf RPG, and you're going to put this little cube game above it. Yes, I am, as a matter of fact. I like cube game. I don't like RPGs. Okay. So this is another point of contention. Okay, I feel I can. If you might be angry at me. You might say Binding of Isaac. You can't beat Binding of Isaac, or if you can, it takes hundreds of hours. That's true, and I'm never going to be able to put it on my tier list. So I beat a run this year for the first time in years, and so I've included it on my tier list for that reason. Okay, I know it's not. I know it's not. I mean, it's no good way of doing this, right? And Binding of Isaac, I forgot how freaking good it is. Binding of Isaac rocks. This game's so good. I always thought that, like, oh, I'm not a roguelite person. I don't like roguelite games. And I'm an idiot. Okay? It freaking rocks. Binding of Isaac's awesome. I just like running around. I like shooting stuff. I like avoiding enemies. It's a good game. It's a good game. I don't think I need to explain the Binding of Isaac anymore. Everyone knows it's good. Speaking of games that everyone knows are good, Balatro. I mean, this is like, I'm a little late to the party, but what happened was that after I started playing the Binding of Isaac, I was like, damn, I like roguelikes. I didn't think I liked roguelikes. What is the sort of the roguelike that everyone's talking about? And I got Balatro. And it's a good game. It's really, it could be, dare I say, sort of from a pure gameplay mechanics perspective, it might be one of the best games ever made. It's just like, there's just like no fat on it. It's just like, there's so much possibility. I mean, it's amazing. What setting is my microphone on? Okay, my microphone's on the right setting. I just want to make sure. I mean, if you haven't played Balatro, it's $10. You can get it on your phone. Like, everyone should play Balatro, like, a few times. It's when I see people just like playing solitaire on the train, or like playing solitaire on public transportation, I used to think like, how do you just keep playing the same card game over and over again? And I get it now. Balatro, I don't know if it's, I don't think it's anything like solitaire, but boy oh boy do I understand now how people just like play the same card game over and over. I think I gotta put it, I don't know if I put it above Isaac. It's hard to decide. Okay, another game I played this year as part of my quest to play more retro games. I played Final Fantasy VII. And if you heard my rant about not liking long RPGs, you might have thought, oh, Final Fantasy VII must surely be the exception because it's one of the greatest games ever made, objectively speaking. And that would be a good thing to say, but it would be wrong. It's just that, okay. And here's the tea, sis, okay? I'll fess up. Before anyone gets, I hear the accusations. No, I don't hear any accusations. I'm going to self-report here. I didn't actually finish Final Fantasy VII. What I did is I played 30 hours of Final Fantasy VII. And then I accidentally deleted my save. Long story. It's because I reformatted my Steam Deck and the game is shit at doing cloud backups. Then I got a hacked save from the internet that would get me back to the point I was at, so I wouldn't have to replay the 30 hours of Final Fantasy VII. Then I played for another few hours, and then I got to the end game of Final Fantasy VII. Hi, Michael! I got to the end game of Final Fantasy VII, and then in the end game, I thought, you know, the game just gets kind of linear from here, and it's just asking me to go to all these different locations on the map and do battles, and I'm bored. I'm bored of this game. I'm just going to watch a cutscene compilation. And I think that if I had done that for the entire game, I wouldn't have gotten the Final Fantasy VII experience. But the last hour of the game is pretty linear. Other than maybe like one Vincent side quest thing, apparently, that you can do if you're a Final Fantasy VII nerd. But yeah, I was just like, I'm done with this game. So I watched the last hour of cutscene, but I played 90% of it. Like for real, not on emulator, on the Steam official release, and I didn't do any speed ups. I played the game as God intended at default speed, even though the animation in that game take frickin' forever. So yeah, anyway, I just put the greatest game, one of the greatest games of all time in C tier. So sue me. I'm so glad you're here, Michael. I'm glad you woke up. I'm glad you know I'm alive. I have not been speedrunning. I didn't actually mention this yet, but I'm sort of doing for a few funny and some serious reasons, I'm doing what I call dry January, but not in terms of alcohol, in terms of I haven't really played any video games this month. I did play a little bit of Pokemon Arceus, Pokemon Legends Arceus, on a plane ride, because I had nothing else to do. But other than that, I have not been playing video games this month. Partially to see if I had the self-control to do so, and partially because I just had shit to do, and I was like, what if I just cut out video games and I just do all the shit I need to do? I'm planning 2 weddings. I just moved like a few months ago, when I've complained about that already, the moving. So I was like, we're Gucci gang. We're just not gonna play games this month. So for that reason, I have not been streaming. Whose weddings? Both mine. Same person. I have family in America, and she has family in Great Britain, England. So we're doing one wedding here, one wedding there. We're both U.S. citizens, so the legal marriage is going to be in the United States, and then we're just doing a ceremonial thing over in England. It is hype. It is hype. It's a pain in my ass, but it's like a very fun pain in my ass. I can probably make myself bigger, actually. I usually make myself pretty small so I don't block the mirror's edge. But there's actually not much mirror's edge to block today. Hello, I'm big now. I'm a big, strong man. Who's paying for that? We're paying for one of them. And then I kind of like... The bride's father basically said, like... Here was the conversation. As I said, I want to have a small wedding. And he said, like, well, I really want you to have a wedding here, you know, with your family. And I also want you to have, like, a traditional Indian ceremony, because her family's Indian, right? And I'm like, that's fair, dude. I get that. Like, culturally, I totally understand why you'd want to have that sort of wedding. But, like, that's going to cost me a lot of money. And I don't know that, like, I want to pay for that. I'd rather just have, like, a small, intimate wedding. And he was like, I'll pay for it. And it's like, damn, he called my bluff. It's the joke I like to make. But in reality, I'm happy to do it. It's just that he'd have to... I'm like, I just can't afford to do that. And he's like, I'll help you then. So... Very traditional. The bride's father paying for the wedding. But we're paying for most of the one in the U.S. And I think my parents are actually helping a little bit for the one in the U.S. as well. So I just... I'm good. I'm a happy boy. He is a cool guy. He's a very smart guy. Good... He's retired after having a very great career. They're a good family. But yeah, haven't been playing many video games this month, so I haven't been streaming, so you haven't seen me, Michael. But I'm here. I still talk about and think about video games. I still read every message in the Mirror's Edge Discord. Even if I'm not saying much, I'm here. I'm in the community. Am I approving the runs? Not as much. Hecky is much better at that than I am. Speaking of which, are there any runs that need to be approved? I could do my job for once in my life. Nope, looks like Hecky is done a good job. Oh, there's a B-movie game run. Let's see if this guy... Apparently this guy did the credits warp speed run. Let's see if he did it. Alright. So he's claiming he got a 1-second time in the B-movie game. Let's see if he did it. That was pretty good. That looks like a second. Yeah, that's a second on the timer. Okay. I'm gonna verify that. It's hard work being a speedrun moderator. I don't know how I do it. And then look at all these notifications of other people, of all these Mirror's Edge runs that other people have verified. I'm gonna mark all these as red. I try to read Medjcore, but I don't understand a single word that comes out of soft sound mouth. He just walks in, he's like, hey guys, I did the DLSS upscaling and the rendered lighting with the new audio mixer, and I'm like, dude, I love how smart you are. I love what you're doing for the game. I don't know, a video encoder from a video renderer, okay? I'm just a boy. I'm a boy. I'm a boy, and I just like to play Mirror's Edge. The guy is a wizard. Soft Sound is one of the best things that happened to this community in the past few years. Him and Toyro and our tool creators, legends. I would have a custom time trial world record if Faith wasn't so hard to control. I mean, wouldn't we all, Michael? Yeah, they're legends. They're all legends. Anyway, now that I'm done shitting on Final Fantasy VII, I'll tell you about a mobile game I played. Turns out Netflix, the Netflix app. Okay, this is a tangent, guys. Has anyone ever gone on? At least in the U.S., Netflix has mobile games on their mobile app. And if you like look at some of these mobile games, some of these are good ass games. I'm gonna show you my list of games that I favorited. Okay, and then you can judge me. Award-winning games, cute games. Civilization 6 is on here. Jesus Christ, this is crazy. 1 second. I got distracted. I gotta show you my list. Where is the frickin'... Oh, where's my list? Categories. Okay, I don't know how to get to my games list. I made a list of games on here, but this mobile app sucks balls. Award-winning games, cute games. Okay, this is so embarrassing. I don't know how to do this. My list, okay. We made it. Okay, games on the Netflix mobile app. Oxenfree, 12 minutes with Daisy Ridley. The Case of the Golden Idol, which is a game I want to play. World of Goo, which is apparently a really good puzzle game. Sonic Mania, Spiritfarer, Indie Darling Spiritfarer, Into the Breach, and Civilization 6. You know, Civilization? It's crazy. I don't know if this is like every region has this. There's also a lot of shit games on here. And I don't mean shit in a bad way, but like Too Hot to Handle 3, the game. You can't see this. Too Hot to Handle 2. Too Hot to Handle 1. Love is Blind, the game. The Queen's Gambit chess. I think it's just chess, but with the Queen's Gambit. You played Into the Breach on PC. Yeah, it turns out there's a lot of games you can play on mobile. A lot of games have, you know, like in-app support. Like they've been ported. I don't know how well, but they've been ported. It's cool. It's like my parents have a Netflix subscription that I mooch off of. I want to play these games. So this is a long-winded way of saying that I played Monument Valley, which is a puzzle game. And it was pretty good. I mean, it's like not as good as all these games, but like the fact that it's in C tier is not a testament to its quality as much as it is that it's just like a mobile game. It's a stupid mobile puzzle game that I played for an hour. So it's going to go high C tier. Above the greatest game of all time, Final Fantasy VII, by the way. Just to piss everyone off. At this point, it's just going to be funny. I'm slapping my dog in a good way. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. How's it going? How you going, baby? What are you barking at? What are you barking? Oh, yeah, girl. Yeah, it's one of those games where you just, like, walk around in non-linear spaces. Or what's the word? Non-Euclidean spaces. It's cool. Hey, Bills. Do you need to go out? What do you need? I'm gonna let my dog out. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm back. Ugh. The other crazy thing is that after I was playing Monument Valley, I finished playing it, and then a week later, I was watching House of Cards, and in that show, it's a political show, political drama. The president, they show a clip of the president in the show playing House of Cards. I'm like, that's the fake president of the United States playing my little indie game. And I thought, wow, I'm glad I have great taste because the president played this game. Anyway, Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 5. Okay, this year was the year of Resident Evil for me. I became a Resident Evil guy. It's actually started because I played Resident Evil 2, which is around here frickin' somewhere, which is an S-tier fucking game. Specifically, I played Resident Evil 2 Remake. S-tier game. So good, okay? I love Resident Evil. That's Resident Evil 4. Where's Resident Evil 2? Here it is. Resident Evil 2. Good freaking game. The remake of it, sick. I love Resident Evil. I love shooting zombies. I like learning the map. Resident Evil 2 has like this cool just like system where you come back to areas later, and that's cool. It's just good game. I love Resident Evil. I like how convoluted the story is. That's my shit. I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan. I love convoluted stories. So yeah. Is it about a resident who is evil? So many of them are evil. All the residents are evil. After I played Resident Evil 2 Remake, I played Resident Evil 3 Remake on Game Pass. That game is not nearly as good, but it's still B tier. Then I played Resident Evil 5, the original, on PC. Resident Evil 5 has the distinction of being a co-op Resident Evil game, and it's like more action focused. So it's not as good as 2, but arguably it's as good as 3 Remake. I played a co-op with my friend. That was cool. And then finally, Resident Evil 4 Remake, I also played. And that game is also very good. Resident Evil 4 also, as some of you might know, considered one of the best games of all time, along with Final Fantasy VII, which is down here, and Resident Evil 4 Remake is up here. Resident Evil 4 Remake, like, as the games go on, up until, like, Resident Evil 1 through Resident Evil 6 is literally a spectrum of, like, most horror, least action, to most action, least horror. So as you get further in the franchise, they lean further away from the horror game and they become more of an action game. And I don't know, to mixed effects. But like Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 2 is the best horror game in the series, and Resident Evil 4 is the best action game. I think in Resident Evil 5 and 6, they lean too far into the action and they lose the horror, and then the game suffers because of it. But Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 4 both rock, and the remakes of them both rock at least. I guess I can't speak the original, but I've heard the originals are good too. Okay, gonna let my dog back in. I'll be right back. All right, who likes tier lists? I still do. Okay, I played Super Kiwi 64. This is an N64 style platformer. I played a lot of N64 style platformers because it turns out there's like a whole cinematic universe of them on Steam. There's like a few developers who all make these like collect-a-thon-y games. And Super Kiwi 64, awesome game. Similarly, while I'm at it, McBat 64 is also really good. It's the same vibe, except you're a bat instead of a kiwi. I also played Tori. I think this might be Tori 2. No, this is Tori, Toree. Also really good. I'm going to show you one of these games so that you can get a sense for this game. Tori, because I bet no one's played this game. Tori Saturn? Oh, it's coming in early 2025. Sick. Okay, we'll get there. But like you can see, you run around and you just like jump and you collect things, and there's like medals for speedrunning the game. It's just very fun. You just run around. You're just a little bird. Yeah, this N64 style platforming is really cool. McBat 64 is the same way, where it's like this N64 era, like Banjo. I mean, think Banjo-Kazooie, right? Did I play this game? Some of this does not look familiar. Oh yeah, no, this looks familiar. That's weird. But it's like a collect-a-thon, where you just do each level. I think my favorite was Super Kiwi 64. So I'm going to bump that up a tier to A tier. But McBat64 and Tori were both also very fun. You familiar with these Tori jams? Yeah. I love Tori. Tori 3D, Tori 3D, I think, is the one that I specifically played. Although Tori Saturn's coming out this year. Presumably in the Saturn art style. I'm very excited. Welcome to the chat. This is not Jake. I'm going to be back one more time. I have to go check on my dog, who is not here. Whenever she's not here, it usually means she's eating something she's not supposed to. Never mind, she's on the couch. What a good girl. Howdy, howdy. Okay. Also cheating. I mentioned a few times that I put DLCs on these lists, just so I acknowledge that I play them. I wouldn't have played the Valhalla DLC for God of War Ragnarok, and it's pretty good. But, like, I don't know. Not really my shit, so it's gonna go in C tier. But, like, it's fun. I don't know. Maybe I'll bump it up. We'll see. You gotta check on the dog. We sort of have this problem, this saying in the house, where if you don't know where the dog is, it's probably because she's fucking something up. Eating some trash or tearing up a, something. That's just her style. Okay. Next game, Animal Well. Animal Well, developed by Big Mode Games. That's probably why you heard of it. But you also might have heard of it because it's a good freaking game. Every game I played this year is good. That's not true. A lot of them are good, though. I think Animal Well is particularly exceptional at being, like, having these super deep secrets. It's competent and fun as a Metroid-style puzzle platformer, adventure platformer thing. But, like, if you are, like, one of those people who likes to crack into secrets and Easter eggs in games, oh boy, this game is really good for that. Hi, Ben Sox. Welcome to the chat. How are you? I'm making a tier list of every game I played last year. Most of them did not come out last year. You can see where my tier list is so far. Are you angry at me for putting Final Fantasy VII in C tier? You probably should be. I did it anyway. I'm glad I got 100% agreement on putting Animal Well in A tier. I think that Animal Well is another one of those games, like Tunic, where the less I say about it, the better, because you should just go play the game if you like puzzle platformers. So I'm going to stop talking about it, and I'm instead going to talk about my Call of Duty era. I do a thing every year where I think about buying Call of Duty and then usually don't. This year, I bought 2 months of Game Pass to play Call of Duty because I realized that I'll burn out and get bored of it after 2 months. It's very fun for the 2 months I play it. So I played the new game that came out, Black Ops 6. And Black Ops 6 was pretty good. I am putting this here on the basis of all its modes. I played all the modes. I played campaign, zombies, and multiplayer in my time with a red ticket from Game Pass, per se. It can go above these games, but not above the Resident Evils. I'll put it above this Resident Evil. Actually, I'll put it above both these Resident Evils. The good ones are up here. No, it's going to go to the top of B tier. I like Black Ops 6 a lot. I think in terms of Call of Duties, it's a big step up from the previous Call of Duty I played, which was Modern Warfare 3, which is actually... I mean, for the multiplayer, I'll bump it up. But, like, it's meh. It's pretty meh, guys. I don't know what to tell you. It's pretty meh. I think the problem with Modern Warfare 3 is that the campaign is just, like, bad. And then it doesn't really have, like, a good zombies mode. And, like, a good one. But the multiplayer is fine. But also, it's just, like, a rehash of Modern Warfare 2. So actually, maybe if any game is going to go in D tier, it's going to be Modern Warfare 3. I mean, it's a Modern Warfare game. It's super high quality. The multiplayer is Call of Duty. But it's just like, there was no reason. I just went back and played the campaign, and really, it reminded me there's no reason to play this game. I think Black Ops 6 is better in pretty much every way. Let's put some games in D tier. I like my tier list to look like a bell curve, so something's got to go in D tier, or this tier list is fake. You have not played a single one of these games. A lot of them are on my wish list. Well, Ben Sox, this is for you, this stream specifically, because I'm telling you which ones are worth playing. If you're looking for an exact opinion on a game I've already ranked, feel free to shout at me because you weren't here. I can recap my opinion real quick. I'm so brave putting a game that a lot of people on the internet don't like into D tier. How do I do it? Okay, another game I played this year Need for Speed Heat. I got it for like $2. The Need for Speed games go on super sales because they're fine. They're all the same. They're all racing games. They're all the same generic story. Need for Speed Heat is going to go in C tier because it is a fine game. There's a lot that's weird about it. I think the drifting is always contentious in like racing games because like how they do drifting, the physics of it. I think the physics in Need for Speed Heat are good enough. They are good enough. It's not Forza. It's not Forza, but it's good. It's arcadey and fun. I think the progression of it is a little, I don't know. I had to grind a little bit. I don't like grinding in my racing games. I think the reason you have to grind is probably because they want you to buy like in-game currency, which like I'm not gonna do. But as far as Need for Speed games go, it's pretty good. If you look at a ranking of like the all-time best Need for Speed games, Heat is usually like middle high of the pack. You know, so I see why. It's not a bad Need for Speed game to play. I played the old Need for Speed games like Underground and Carbon, like the top of the line Need for Speed games, and it doesn't hold a candle to those. But I'd recommend Heat if it's like $2, like how I got it. Next game, Before Your Eyes. This is one of those gems that is not like any other game you've played. The game uses your camera, and every time you blink, something happens in game. So usually the scene only progresses after a set number of blinks, or you'll be told like, hold on to this. You know, there'll be a really touching memory. The conceit of the game is that you're dead. This is not a spoiler. It happens in the first 5 minutes. You're dead, and you're reflecting on your life. And it's literally like a blink and you'll miss it type reflection. Every time you blink, like you'll move forward to the next scene of your life. So it's all about like holding on to memories, and it's a little bit morbid in that way, you know, about how time just slips you by. But the fact that it uses a webcam, like it's not like it's just a really cool concept, and I don't think any other games are doing that. So on the concept alone, I'm gonna put it in A tier. I don't think it's like I didn't find the story. I found it cool. I found it pretty cool. It was not like as heartbreaking or as crazy as I wanted to play. This game would ruin me. If you were like, I don't know, if you're incredibly emotional, maybe. It didn't ruin me the way I wanted it to. But I did find it moving, and there's some twists in it, and it's worth playing because it's like not like anything else. It's only a few hours. I think we beat it in one sitting, my fiance and I. I thought it would destroy me, but I just came out of it like, well, that was really good. Not like, my heart, I'm dead. I've been destroyed. Next game, The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. You might remember this game because I think this one was released for... We mentioned earlier that a game was released for April Fool's Day. This game might have been released for April Fool's Day. The trailer for this came out on March 31st, 2023. It's a visual novel featuring an OC called This Guy. Your OC, not your OC specifically, but they put you as a Sonic OC, and then you walk around this train with Sonic characters solving the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. And it's not like there's very light puzzles and some like of these like 2D running sections you do that you can fail, but like you won't. It's just kind of cute. The writing was better than I thought it would be. I thought the writing would be mid and a little bit memey. The writing is a little bit memey because it's an April Fool's joke. But overall, the characterization here is probably the strongest I've seen in like many Sonic. Stronger than some of the mainline Sonic games. Might be my favorite Sonic game. It's controversial, but I like it. I like your chutzpah. My favorite Sonic game, no one asked. My favorite Sonic game is Sonic 2006. End of statement. I refuse to explain myself. Yeah, the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog's pretty fun. I'm putting it in B tier, I think. I'm putting it above Call of Duty. I don't know. Who could stop me? It's my tier list. You're so real for that. I stand by it. I like Sonic 06. It's a bad game, but I like it. There's so much that's good about Sonic 06. A second. Sonic 06. I love this part of Sonic 06.
It's no use.
This boss fight is peak. And now the cool part about this boss fight is that he now has you pinned against the wall. He throws you.
It's no use.
And he's got you stun locked. You're dead. Oh no, but he throws you into the ring.
It's no use.
It's so good. Why did they make a boss that could stun lock you to death? It literally is no use. You can also, on this boss fight, you can have him, if you get him in the corner here, he can throw you out of bounds. Well, it looks like he's soft locked here. But if you just do it enough times in this corner, he'll throw you, yeah. He'll throw you out of bounds. And he's stuck in bounds. You can just kind of run around the city. I think, you know what it is for me? You know what it is for me? His BM is next level. Is that when I was a kid, I was obsessed with getting out of bounds in games. I cannot explain it. I feel like I've heard of like autistic people saying they have a special interest. I don't know if I'm on the spectrum or where I am on the spectrum, but if I'm on the spectrum, it's because my special interest is getting out of bounds in video games. In fact, if I go back and I sort my videos by, if I go back to my earliest video ever, which is apparently harder to do than I thought it'd be. Why is that such a pain in the ass? Can I not sort these videos a better way? I'm going all the way back. I got 270 videos here. It's going to take 6 clicks. My first videos I ever uploaded on this YouTube channel, and the reason why I made this channel was to show Mirror's Edge out of bounds skips. This is January of 2013. This is not the best way to do this. Is there a way to open this and just go straight to... Oh yeah, here it is. I was just like, look at this. I'm playing on Xbox here. You can see my whack-ass controller sensitivity and my 30 FPS shit. And I'm like, look at this cool out of bounds I found, guys. Look at this. You just wall run kick here, and you can kick glitch. That's an LB kick glitch, okay? And I was like, wow, you get to this cool rooftop, guys. And I posted this on YouTube, and it got 70 views. And then Grayster, God bless him, the king of out-of-bounds video compilations, said, this was actually in Lambo's GD Challenges, number 10. Check his challenge video. Nice find anyways. And everyone was so nice to me. I was just re-uploading the same out-of-bounds skips that everyone already knew about. And then everyone was very nice to me, despite the fact that I was not contributing anything new to the community. Of course, everyone knows about this out of bounds, probably, that you can do in the shard. Where you just get on this... you get on this pole here. Yeah, Grayster really did hit me with the ult. And then you just, like, shimmy to the right on this pole, and it just pops you out of bounds in this room. Absolutely sick. Why does the game do that? I love Mirror's Edge. I'll show you one more, and then we can go back to we can go back to what we're talking about. I mean, none of these are very good, is the thing. But anyway, I think this proves the point I was trying to make. I've always been interested in getting out of bounds, and Sonic 06 is particularly cool because you can just get out of bounds. The game is so broken. This is a pretty cool rooftop. There's a lot of stuff on this rooftop. You can also beamer over here from the crane by using like the vault beamer. We can get to this second rooftop. That's fun. Anyway. Can we get back to default YouTube? How do I get back to regular YouTube? Like this. Last Sonic 06 thing. Sonic 06 crate flying. Crate flying. Last one. If you didn't know about the Sonic 06 glitch, so there's a move called the just the spin kick. If you're just on the ground and you hit X, Sonic does a spin kick. Normally you're supposed to do it while running, and it sort of brings you through enemies, and you can like wipe out enemies by spin kicking through them, grounded enemies at least. But if you just jump on any box in the game, and you start spin kicking, the first few you see doesn't work. So you just reposition. This works on any box in the game. I love Sonic 06. And I get it. Objectively, this is not good. This is not good game. Okay? There's a loading screen. You start any mission, there's 3 loading screens. That's not exaggeration. There's 3 loading screens before you can play a mission. Every single time. Bad game. Horribly optimized. Terrible. But this shit, I love this shit. He's out of the skybox. It took him 30 seconds in one button click. Just kicking on a box. It's that easy. God, it's so good. Why is it so bad? Oh, God, it's so good. Okay, one more. 1 second. One more. There's a gem in the game. Okay, once you start playing, as you play the game, you can unlock gems that you can like, whatever. You buy them from the shop, and then they give you upgrades, and you can bring those upgrades into levels. So like, for example, there's a sky gem where you just throw the gem and it's like an ender pearl. You just you pop over to wherever you throw the gem. Okay. Shut up. Gem. Small gem. Infinite jump. Okay, I've sort of spoiled it here, but. Oh, I don't know what this is. I've never seen this glitch before. That's cool. Oh yeah, I can't find what I want. But basically, there's a gem that makes you really small, and it gives you an infinite jump. It can literally infinite jump. I don't know why. There's an infinite jump just literally built into. There's a gem you just buy in the shop, and you have an infinite jump. Why would they build that into the game? It's a platformer. Infinite jump breaks the platformer. It's terrible. Terrible game design. I love it. Anyway, the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog is probably the best characterization of Sonic ever. So it's B tier. Great. Moving on. Speedrunners from Hell. SEUM. Speedrunners from Hell. Now this game, you've heard of this game. My chat in particular should recognize this game because it's just like one of those games, sort of like in the miasma of first-person platformers. Here, Jacksepticeye's playing it 8 years ago. Top of the morning to you laddies! I can't say that. But like you just kind of run around and you have little abilities and you try to speedrun the levels. And then you get gems for speedrunning them, and there are secrets in every level. And it's just a first-person platformer, sort of like Source style. It's good. It's just good. It's a little boring. It's like 100 levels, and they're all basically the same at the end of the day. There's some secrets. Why is it called SEUM? I actually don't know. The Wikipedia page has not helped me. The name SEUM was derived from Collis SEUM, the working title of the game. I think that's a bad name for the game. Speedrunners from Hell is a much cooler name. It's called SEUM Speedrunners from Hell. I think Speedrunners from Hell would have been a better game. But, I mean, this is the whole game. There's a beer in every level, which is kind of fun. You got to find the beer. You fight Satan at the end. I mean, it's just like edgelord first-person platformer. But like, if you, I make it a point to play every first-person platformer I can find. So I'm actually, sheesh. I'm gonna put it low B tier because it's a little samey. I don't know. The game could have been more ambitious with some of the mechanics, but like, also, I think you buy a game like that because you just like bare bones first-person platforming. If that's your shit, this game's perfect. Another puzzle game called Cocoon. I played this on Game Pass, and I was surprised with how just like good it was. It's weird. The story is nonsense. It's like there's no dialogue, so it's all told through just like your interpretation of it, and it's kind of nuts. But it's a very good puzzle game. I was rarely was I stumped, but often was I like, I feel like a genius for solving this. If I had been stumped, I would have been frustrated. I'm actually going to put it above For Your Eyes. And that's the mark of a good puzzle game. It's good stuff. Speaking of DLCs that I've played, well, that's not speaking of. I mentioned earlier that I was playing DLCs. You gotta play Cocoon. I think you do gotta play Cocoon. If you like puzzle games, I'm trying to think if I have any comparisons for it. Like, if you like X, then you'll like Cocoon. I don't know that I do. I don't know that I've played enough puzzle games to have a fair comparison. Yeah, I don't like really hard puzzle games. There's so many times in the past few years where I've thought about buying Baba Is You or in other like similarly difficult puzzle games. I never do because I just find them frustrating. But this puzzle game was just like fun the whole way through. Weird and fun, and it's like a vibe. It's like got the vibe of like Journey, but with the puzzle game of a decent puzzle game. I couldn't finish Baba Is You. That's what's gonna happen to me. I'm gonna buy it. I'm never gonna finish it. I just don't think my brain is built for it. Maybe if I like stream it and we crowdsource ideas. But like that's why I've never bought it, because I'm like, I'm never gonna play this game. I'm gonna play the game, but I'm never gonna finish it. It's gonna be too hard. Okay, we're gonna knock out the rest of these DLCs. I played a game called Escape Academy with my fiance last year, and we loved it. It's an escape room game with like a light story. The story's fine. The escape rooms are pretty good. I also played their DLCs this year. I'm going to put both in C tier because neither DLC is exceptional. I think that Escape from the Past is a much better DLC. I found the Anti-Escape Island. I'm actually going to put that one in D tier. I found this DLC to be kind of frustrating. The puzzles are like nonsense. I had to look up so much shit. And you could say, like, you're just dumb. And I am dumb. I'm putting it in D tier. I'm too dumb for this DLC. I like this DLC a lot more, though, Escape from the Past. And it also leans into, like, you're playing as a young version of characters from the story, so it kind of ties the story full circle, and at least it's, like, has... the fact that it has decent writing, it's going to bump it up a tier. Still better than Call of Duty. Yeah, I gotta put Call of Duty at the bottom just because I'm a cool edgelord. I'm not like other girls. I'm not like other gamers. Hecky recommended I play a game called The Corridor, which has really cute writing, and it's a pretty fun game. And if you've ever played a game where there's a button that doesn't want you to press it, then you'll sort of know the vibe of The Corridor. But if Hecky says I'm gonna like a game, I play. If Hecky says something, I listen to him, okay? He's wise, Hecky. And he told me to play The Corridor, so I did. And it was pretty middle, like, I mean, I just played a lot of great games this year. I'm a little bit picky about the games I start and play. And for the fact that, like, a little indie game about clicking a button was as good as it was surprising. So B tier it is. The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Hey, have you guys heard of this game? This tiny little indie game called The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Such a hard game to talk about because as a sandbox, pretty darn cool. And like watching other people play Tears of the Kingdom is very, very fun. Playing it yourself is just A tier. Watching other people who are really good at playing Zelda play it, S tier. The shit people make, like, this is one of the most, like, Twitter clippable games I've ever seen. Because people are making crazy shit. Like, the fact that the physics system doesn't break every 10 seconds is crazy. Like, what the developers have achieved is sick. Okay? It's sick. Do I like to play it? No. Not really, because I just make the same 3 machines for every problem, okay? There's nothing that some wings and some fans cannot fix. And I'm not creative enough for this game. And the game does not reward you for being creative. So, for that reason, it's hard to put this, like, any higher than A tier. But, like, objectively speaking, the shit they did is one of the most impressive physics engines, maybe ever. Maybe ever. Maybe ever. Yeah, I mean, I gotta play Tears of the Kingdom. I'm a gamer. I gotta play Zelda games. So, Mario. Maybe not surprising if you look at the rest of my list, but like, I like platformers a lot. So, a new Mario game, peak. Peak. I have 100%ed Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I've done everything. All the things. And I did it without complaining. Would do it again. I'm more of a fan of like 3D Marios than 2D Marios. I think Super Mario Odyssey is like, it might be top 10 for me. I forget. But 2D Mario is still very good. I think some of the gimmicks are like, the gimmicks are hit or miss, but mostly hit. And then I heard some people complaining that, like, you know, the secret levels are kind of annoying. I think those people are just bad at platformers, because I beat the second secret level in like a few tries, but it's just because I'm goated with the sauce is the thing. It's just because I'm goated. It's hard being so goated. Sorry, I hit my mic. It's hard being so goated. Okay? I'm sorry, I'm just so goated. Games aren't even hard for me. I mean, Super Mario Brothers, 2D Mario has been in a rut for me. Like the new Super Mario Brothers games, the ones that released on Wii and Wii U, are good, but they're just like, they've been doing the same art style, the same shit for too long now. I'm so glad they mixed it up. I hope they continue to mix it up next time, and they just keep making Mario weird. Getting out of the new Mario games. Yeah, literally, like, I'm not complaining. Like, I won't complain if you give me new Super Mario Brothers. I get it, but like, if Mario is just consistently weird if they just completely change up his whole shit every year, I'd love that. And like, I think that's true to the Mario franchise. If you think about US Mario releases, Super Mario Brothers 1 comes out, and it's just like, whatever. It's Mario. It's the blueprint for Mario. And then in the US, at least, Super Mario Brothers 2 comes out, and obviously everyone knows it was Doki Doki Panic, and then they switched it to Mario Brothers. But like, it's weird. It's different. There's a bird that shoots eggs now. And then the next game, it's like, he's riding a dinosaur now, and it's a new art style, and he can fly. And like, it made sense back in the 90s that like they could just do weird shit and it would sell. And I think they got comfortable, and they were like, we're just gonna make what like works. And I'm glad they're back to being weird. Mario should be weird, especially 2D Mario, because 2D platformers are pretty samey as it is. 3D Mario, I get you. Maybe you have a template, but like, yeah, so excited that we got out of the new Super Mario Brothers rut. You've described it perfectly. Gears of War 2. I played Gears of War 1 last year, 2023. And then the original Gears of War I played last year. Gears of War 2, I'm just like gonna play one every year, I think, for the rest of my life. And Gears of War 2 is pretty fun. I'm actually gonna put it in A tier. The Gears of War games are so good. If you're like an Xbox person, if you have an Xbox and like, that's your thing, it's like, oh, I have an Xbox, that's my system, and you haven't played Gears of War, it's an Xbox classic. It's like one of the only good things Xbox has going for it. They did announce that there's going to be a new Gears of War game. Maybe actually at this point for the next gen system, because they didn't actually give it a release date. Gears of War E-Day. They announced this at the Game Awards? No, the Xbox Showcase. I feel a little bit that these games have always been as much of an excuse to show off how good the Epic engine is, and less about maybe the game, and not as much like it's a visual spectacle. Like, that's part of the thing. But even so, the games are still very good. I hope there's a little more innovation here. Cover-based platformers, cover-based shooters are getting a little bit old, but we'll see. This is a fan game, but it's basically full length. It's like a few hours long. Portal Stories Mel. So for those who didn't hear, there was a Portal fan game released this year called Portal. I'm actually playing it right now. What's it called? Portal Revolution. There's a fan game released this year called Portal Revolution, and it got lots and lots of praise just for being like very good. And so I went and I looked at other Portal fan games that are like officially released on Steam, and Portal Stories Mel is one of them. And it's also pretty good. I'll throw it like here. The premise of Portal Stories, Mel, is that it takes place in like the main Portal timeline, but it takes place just before Shell wakes up in Portal 2. So if you like, I don't know, it's a little fan. It's a fan game, so it's like fan fiction in that way. But I don't care. It's fun. It's just so fun. Portal games are so good. I'll take any excuse to play more Portal 2. I love bunny hopping around. I love playing Portal. I'm playing Revolution now, but I started by playing Portal Stories Mel. I don't have any regrets. Okay, one more. I forgot. I do actually have one more N64 style platformer. A game called Lunistis, where you run around. You're a little cat. And Lunistis is a little bit the $5 3D platform you'll actually want. It's a pretty good description of it, Nintendo Life. But like, you just sort of run around in this pixel world, and the controls are so fluid, and you've got double jumps and single jumps, and you've got to collect all the little origami cranes, and it's just very fun. I just love running around. I like the sweater. Hey, thank you, Point. I never noticed your name. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Point. I appreciate that. You know what? It's very nice of you to say that, because I just got this sweater last weekend. So this is a new sweater for me. I'm still in my honeymoon era with it, my honeymoon phase with it, and I appreciate the compliments. It's a fleece. I'm done talking about my sweater, but it is new. I don't know how you knew that. Did you 100% this? No. But I did play through the main story. The 100% conditions are crazy for Lunistis. But I think I beat every level with every crane. So like, I don't know. I'd recommend Lunistis. I mean, of all these like N64 style platformers I played, Super Kiwi 64 and Lunistis are definitely the two best. But I still would recommend McBat 64, Tori 3D, and I think there's one more on here. Maybe not. Good shit. Okay. This game took up so much of my time this year. Ghost of Tsushima is a very good game, but it's really long. And you've heard me criticize other very long games on this list, because I hate JRPGs. Is the thing. Ghost of Tsushima is... Okay, a little to the left is actually going to V tier. Let's make room for Ghost of Tsushima, which is like up here, maybe. No, maybe it's like here. It's like here. I like jumping in games. I like jumping around and collecting things. That much is obvious to you. I also like hitting things with swords. You might have noticed in my name is the word ninja. Now, this is a samurai, which is different. I'm not claiming they're the same, but that's my vibe, okay? I like hitting things with swords. It's really that simple. The combat in Ghost of Tsushima is very good. If you try to 100% it, which I did, you get all the collectibles. It's too many collectibles. I don't think the game is... It is designed to be 100%ed in the sense that they make it, like, doable. But is it fun to 100% it? Not as fun as just playing the game. But it's still very good. And the story's good, if not a little bit drawn out. And, I mean, if you have a PS5, it's one of, like, the six games that's exclusive to the PS5. It's not even technically exclusive. I think it also came out on PS4. But, like, and now it's on PC, I think. So, actually, never mind. But it felt like when I got a PS5 last year or the year before, finally. And it was one of the games I really wanted to play on PS5, and I did. And good for me. Okay, 2 games left. Really quick ones. I should have, like, not very climactic. I did not save necessarily, like, the biggest and best games for last. But my friend Shane Shaforny from the Mirror Touch community made a game, and I played it. It's called Neptunalia Real Lost. It's about catching fish, and it's very fun. I'm going to put it in B tier. It was very fun to catch fish. It was short. It was sweet. I like Neptunalia. You should all play. It's part of a anthology that was released. A bunch of people in his home state all made games, and it's called Locally Sourced Anthology: A Space Atlas. And you can see I played, and it was good. I think wrong one. And he made the game, and he just played it for the first time 3 days ago. Presumably because he developed it. He didn't need to play it. You have it for PS4. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's much better for PS4. But, yeah, locally sourced anthology. Very fun. Hope they make more anthologies. And finally, Goat Simulator 3. Better than Goat Simulator 1. I think people like Goat Simulator because of how chaotic it is. I just need a little more structure in my games. I need missions. I need things to do. Goat Simulator 3 provided that. For that reason, I'm going to put it high C tier. I mean, it's just like, it's hard to criticize Goat Simulator. It achieves exactly what it wants to achieve. But, I don't know. At the end of the day, I just don't find it as entertaining as like all this shit in B and A and S tier. So, now, with this tier list done, let's make sure we ordered it correctly. I'll keep Modern Warfare at the bottom because I need something in D tier. I feel pretty good about all this. Final Fantasy VII can go above this mobile game, actually, and it can go above Goat Simulator. But it's going to stay in C tier because I think that's funnier. Oh, gotta ban someone. BRB. Gotta ban someone. We're about to go into the Matrix, I think. Oh, no, we're not. Look at that. Banned. Neptunalia, that's good. Speedrun from Hell. Speedrun from Hell can go above Matt and Tori, actually. I like the Resident Evil games here. I think this game's actually more fun than this game. Being able to play Resident Evil 5 co-op makes it, like, just more fun. Hey, you know what? Resident Evil 5 can actually, these can go above Neon Beats, and they can go above Ty. I mean, I like Resident Evil games a lot. That feels better to me. Neon Beats, Ty. This can go above Neon Beats. I'll keep Ty above it. Keep the corridor there. I'll keep that there. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna put this actually here. Put Gears above Before Your Eyes. I'll keep Lunasis above Gears. Actually put Super Kiwi at the top. Cocoon, Animal, Goshima, Legend of Zelda, Tunic, Celeste 64, Wonder, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 2, Balatro, Binding of Isaac. I think Resident Evil 2 is the best game I played this year. But that all feels... I love Resident Evil 2. It just got me into the franchise in a way that's irreplaceable. Do I want to put Wonder above Resident Evil 4? I think I do. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's my tier list. How do we feel? Did I beef it? Is my tier list shit? You can say it. I don't care about your opinions. That's not true. I care deeply about your opinions. Otherwise, I wouldn't live stream my whole shit. Every game I played in 2024 ranked. LMAO, he put Final Fantasy VII. Don't pay attention to Final Fantasy VII. Okay. Edit preview. Let's move the preview like that. And let's post. What did I post last year? Oh, I did it written. I wrote it out last time. Okay, I'll write it out this time too. Okay, real quick. We're gonna fly through this, guys. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be quick. Okay. S tier. Resident Evil 2 Remake. The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Balatro. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Resident Evil 4 Remake. Celeste 64. A tier. Tunic. The Legend of Zelda. Tears of this is now you can see all my cool typing skills. I'm so talented at typing. Good list, 10 out of 10. I was hoping for more Descent. You know, I was hoping people would be like, actually, you're an idiot. And here's why. I mean, I love how supportive you guys are being. It's very nice. I just wish that you would shit on me more. You know? I need to be challenged to grow. This is an echo chamber. Is it called Before Your Time? Yeah, it is. No. No. Before Your Eyes. Because of the blinking. Duh. Okay, biggest tier. Biggest tier. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 3 Remake. Portal. Stories. Mel. The Corridor. Ty the Tasmanian. Tiger 2. Bush Rescue. Dumb PS2 platformers. Speedrunners from Hell. C tier. Goat Simulator 3. This is Monument Valley. Need for Speed Heat. Golf Story. Sorry, Golf Story. I mean, I'm making Golf Story seem like it was bad. It's not bad. It's just like, it's just too long. Is that what it's called? Escape from Anti-Escape Island? If you don't remember. Yeah, it is. Okay. This is technically it's not a remake, but it was released in. Technically, it's different from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, released with a numeric. But I'm gonna just put 2023 to not make there any confusion. Have you played Sly Cooper before? In second, we're gonna pivot in a second, and that's gonna directly answer your question. Okay, let's just do this here. Okay, should be good. Post. Cool. All right. So you asked me if I've ever played Sly Cooper before. And it's funny you say that. I do have a ranking of my top 100 games that I keep. And you'll notice that Sly Cooper, I have a 1 per franchise rule on this top 100 ranking. But Sly Cooper is number 6. I love Sly Cooper. He's my dude. Actually, you know what? You're going to like this. This is my Thievius Raccoonus. It's a my brother got it for me for Christmas. I think it's from Etsy, to be honest with you. And it's empty. I could use it as a notebook, but I just don't even know what I'd put in here. Sly Cooper cheat codes, maybe? I like Sly Cooper a lot. Oh, you know what else, actually? 1 second. I got this at PAX East this year. My little Sly plushie. I love him. He comes with a cane. That's cool. I love his cane. I love him. He watches me while I work. My dog really wants to eat him, so I gotta put him up high. So anyway, does that answer your question? Sly Cooper's my boy. I do want to do a quick evaluation. The reason why we're here, as well as answering your question, is I wanted to see if any of these games from my 2024 list deserve to be translated onto the top 100 list. Looking at my S tier from here, it'd probably be Isaac, Balatro, Wonder, or Resident Evil 2. I don't think Wonder cracks the top 100, is the thing. I mean, right now I have Escape Academy as my 100th. But I mean, Wonder was really fun. But is it more fun than like Superliminal? I mean, some of these games it is more fun than. If I go like in the middle here, here's Spyro, Short Hike. I mean, these games are so good. I played too many good games is the problem. I do think that maybe you could sit in like the 80s. Like, do I like Wonder better than Cuphead? Probably. Do I like it better than Mafia 2? Probably. Do I like it better than Meat Boy? Probably. Here's Gears of War 2. From when I played it as a kid. But I don't know that I like it better than the Wind Waker. No, maybe I do, actually. I think maybe this is where it sits. I think maybe Super Mario Bros. Wonder goes like here. The game, I don't think it has a colon. Sure, I autofill that down correctly. Oh my god. Really? Come on, you can do better than that, right? Why is it doing that? Why is it doing decimals? How did you fuck this up so bad? It's just 1 through 50. It just autofill correctly. Okay, 1 second. This is so weird. You can figure this out, right? Okay, I figured it out. Bless up. Okay. Here's Ghost of Tsushima. Man, I think Balatra's got to make it on here now. Well, I don't know if I played enough Balatra to say that. I think I already put Isaac on here. No, I haven't. I mean, Isaac definitely goes above some of these games. I'll put The Binding of Isaac here. And then I don't know where to put Balatro. I don't know if it's earned its spot yet. Is that a glitch? That's a good one, Carlos. I've never heard that joke before. That's really good, dude. How are you? So I'm sorry for giving you shit immediately. How are you, Carlos? Listen, if you want to come into my chat and immediately give me shit, I feel like I've earned the right to give it back. Close, 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 close. I think. Yeah, I think Resident Evil 2 I already put on here. Yeah, there it is. It's at 60. So that means that I've knocked out Return of the Obra Dinn from my top 100, which is a bummer because Return of the Obra Dinn is so good. Is this glitchless? Yeah, my life? Just like in real life? Am I glitchless? I think so. What an existential question to ask. I'm just a boy. How would I glitch? How could I? I mean, actually, upon reflection, I think I'd put Obra Dinn above Superliminal, so. But it's hard to put it above any of these other games. But I'm gonna knock any game out. I'd rather knock out Superliminal than. It's a bummer seeing DLC. DLC Quest was in my top 100 for a while, but it just keeps getting knocked down. Because, like, I play better games. I guess that's the nature of it, though, isn't it? Okay. I think that's good, then. We can hide this for now. We can, make sure I reorder the list, because Google is terrible. There's not really a way to do this better. And then we can hide all these games here. So it's just my top 100 list. And I think Balatro will make it on this next year. I mean, I could just put it where I think it'll land, but it's not there yet. Okay. So that's agenda item number 1 complete. You can barely freaking read it. But one of my agenda item, one of them was to do my 2024 tier list. That's done. The next thing to do is my wish list updates. We're not going to be able to see this agenda for the rest of the thing. So let's turn my agenda off. Maybe I can change the color of it. Color. Yes, king. My dog is angry. Why angry, baby? I think my fiance is home. She's so angry. Next task. Wishlist updates. Xbox Showcase happened this week. Oops, accidentally closed the Animal Crossing music. Here, 1 second. Let me change my camera real quick. Because I think she's gonna come in here and say hi. All right. So I wanted to update my games wish list because Xbox Showcase just happened. And there's a bunch of games that got release dates. Finally. Let's look. Doom the Dark Ages, launching May 15th, 2025. Do I have that on here yet? No, I don't. So add that to my wish list. Doom the Dark Ages. It's developed by what, id? id Software. And that's May 25th, 2025. Is that right? May 25th? May 15th. Then the next game that was on that showcase was South of Midnight. I think I do have that on here. They just didn't release. They finally announced that's coming out April 8th, 2025. The other game that's coming out this year is Clair Obscur. Turn-based RPG. Oh no. You didn't tell me that. I didn't know it's a turn-based RPG. This game might just get the nix. I might cut this game from my wish list. I don't know. I want to play a turn-based RPG. I'm just a baby. Hello. Good. Huh? What? Yeah. Just updating some spreadsheets. Did video game tier list. I don't know, another half hour maybe. They beeped your nails? You want to show? You want to show the stream?
I don't know if they beeped them, but it definitely doesn't look like the inspiration picture. But I think they're gonna grow me because they're kind of fun. But I'm a little bit like, ooh, ear.
Oh no.
Okay, here's the inspiration pic.
Okay.
Okay, this is the inspo pic.
Yeah, it's like a gradient of blue. I see it. No, they look like the inspiration pic. They're just not as good.
Yeah. It's just a little bit more splodge in the middle versus a,
Unfortunately, your nail person just isn't quite as good as this person.
It's nice gradient. But
Patrick,
I think...
Patrick just RSVP'd.
With what? I bet no.
I don't know how to do it.
But I think that if they don't grow on me, I can just take a color in the middle and do a little bit around the edge to blend it more.
Okay.
And it'll be fine.
Nail.
I stream to just distract him.
No. Nails are worthy discretion. Yeah. Sorry, I'm deleting this.
Patrick's coming.
Pog?
Guest declined. Patrick attending. Chow can't come.
Alright, one more person coming to my wedding. Sick, dude. Ninja Gaiden 4? Game's too hard. Can't play it. Not on my wish list. I'm glad this other game. I'm glad South of Midnight finally got a release date, though. I love third-person action adventure games. That's just my shit. I don't think any of these other games have release dates, though. Will Kingdom Hearts Missing Link ever get a release date? That's the question. It's just a mobile game, guys. The big release day hint 1 week ago? That means no, it has not got a release date. It was supposed to release last frickin' year. It still hasn't released. We haven't got a Kingdom Hearts game in years. I'm pissed. Okay. I think that's everything I need to update on my wish list, to be fair. Because I still want all these games. Okay. Okay, that's number 2 done. Wishlist updates. Number 3, wishlist recommendations. So now that I've completed my 2024 list, I gotta take these games and move them to the prior year's list. Wrong. Maybe just these 3 I need. Oh, is there a hidden column? Is that why? I see. 1 second. Unhide this column. Oh yeah. I don't need this anymore. Great. So add that to the running log of games.
There's been a Willow casualty.
What was the Willow casualty?
Scribbles.
Oh, she got into the Scrimbles? Oh, that's awesome.
Scribbles all over the floor.
That's fine. Oh, we can clean up the Scrimbles later. And then we'll change this to 2025. And we will... Okay. So, one of the things we need to do is that in 2024, I picked out some games that I wanted to play this year. And you can see that I did a pretty bad job. I picked out 12 games, 1 a month, I figured. And I played 4 of them. And I played lots of great games in the sort of instead. But I still think it's useful to take a sort of an evaluation of our list and make sure that we've picked out some games that we think I should play. Like Final Fantasy VII, part of the reason why I played less games than I thought I would is because Ghost of Tsushima took me forever and Final Fantasy VII took me forever. Some of these games are going to remain on the list. So we can remove the games that I've completed. So Wonder, Tears, The Corridor. And we can turn this into, we can reset this. Why is it, can we just completely reset? Can we just like clear the formatting maybe? Because it's ugly this way. It's uggers. Delete cells and let's maybe just move this down here. Can we paste the formatting maybe? Paste formatting, please. Okay, great. I made it less ugly. Wonderful. Okay, so FF7 Remake is going to stay on this list. But I still need to play that game. Same with Alan Wake Remastered. I feel like good. Cyberpunk, tough. I'm gonna keep it. Kirby, I started this game and I got a little bored of it. Don't know that I'll finish it. We're gonna leave it there. To the Moon can stay. I think I should play that game this year. I tried Yakuza 0 and I got bored of it. Not a Yakuza guy. I've lost my interest to play Grim Fandango and I've lost my interest to play Jet Set Radio. So I've got these games here. I've started Inscription, so I need to finish that game. I've also started playing these two games, so I need to finish these two games. It's kind of cheating because I've started them, but these are definitely games that I need to finish. Now, the rest of the games I want to play this year, we're going to go to my game library, and we're going to throw some filters on this shit. We're going to throw a filter on for games that I think are high priority, because I do keep track of the games I think I should be playing this next year. We're going to take a look. So I want games that So there are games that I don't own that I think are high priority. Interesting that I would do that to myself. I don't own Star Fox. I don't own this game. I put this game as high priority because I almost finished it the other day. Into the Nexus. Thousand Year Door. I think I do own Into the Nexus now. Did I not get Into the Nexus? Yeah, I did get Into the Nexus. I bought it in 2023. Okay. So actually, yes. I do own this game. Anyway. These games are fine. Let's look at games I do own. So these are games I do own that I think I should play next year. If anyone has input, I'm open to it. Assassin's Creed Unity, Attack on Titan 2, Baldur's Gate 3. Ugh, I should play Baldur's Gate 3, shouldn't I? But that's gonna take me forever. But I should play it. I mean, it's like literally, it's Baldur's Gate 3. Do you have a list of your favorite games ever? Yeah, I do. It's right here. Here's the top 25 for you. Welcome to the chat, Gormless Horse. Yeah, you saw my big spreadsheet and you thought, this is the kind of guy who keeps track of his favorite games ever. And you'd be right. Let me switch my camera back while you're reading this. Any comments, questions, comments, concerns about my favorite games? I can't fucking read that. Questions, comments, concerns. I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts head. I think of Kingdom Hearts, if I allowed multiple games per franchise, Kingdom Hearts would be on here like multiple times. Actually, this actually is a version of the list where I did allow multiple games per franchise. And Kingdom Hearts is on here a few different times. Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 3. There's Birth by Sleep. Mirror's Edge obviously is up here because I speedrun that game. Ratchet and Clank, a lot of PS2 classics, Ratchet and Clank and Sly. Last of Us is a PS3 classic. And then I love platformers, so Celeste, Odyssey, and Portal is not a platformer, but it makes it on for that reason. I've never played Kingdom Hearts, but I'm thinking of trying it for a while. Here's what you should do. Is you should get the Kingdom Hearts... what's the collection called again? The Kingdom Hearts all-in-one package for $34. And it has all of them. Every Kingdom Hearts game. It's too many Kingdom Hearts games, some would say. And arguably, you'd be right. I actually don't know if this contains 3, now that I think of it. Maybe it does, actually. Yeah, that's Kingdom Hearts 3. So, I don't know. For $34, you get hundreds of hours of RPG content. It's maybe too much, but it makes more sense than getting, like... The story so far is $24. This has everything except Kingdom Hearts 3. Pay extra $10, get Kingdom Hearts 3 included. As long as you have a PS4. Or they're on Steam now, so that's also good to play them on Steam. And you can install some mods if you play it on Steam, so that's kind of fun. It's not Unreal, so there's, or Unity, or I forget which. So there's lots of compatibility. I'll stop nerding out about it. Oh yeah, Danganronpa. I do want to play Danganronpa this year. I played so many Danganronpa games a few years back, and then never actually finished playing the series. So I think I should finish it. I started Demon Turf, but I don't know if I want to finish it. Oh yeah, Disney Illusion Island. I got that for Christmas. I think that's going to be on my list. Have you played Mosalina? No. Steam game. What's Mosalina? A hostile interpretation of server, nothing is planned, everything works. This game seems nuts. This is crazy. Okay, I'm adding this. It's my favorite platform. It's a little goofy. I'm adding this to my wish list. If this goes on sale, does this game go on sale? I might just get it next time it goes on sale. Also, that's a good name, Mosalina. Okay, it goes like 40% on sale pretty regularly, it looks like. Okay, yeah. Oh, this is the player count. Can I see the sales, maybe? Okay, yeah, every few months it goes on sale. I'll get it next time it goes on sale. Dude. I'm updating my video game spreadsheets, which is a very nerdy thing that you unfortunately get to see. That includes, I just did my tier list of every game I played in 2024. There was like 30 games, so it was a pretty robust tier list. Finished my tier list. Now I am figuring out what games I want to play this year. And just sort of, it's just when you have when you compulsively click video games as much as I do, you sort of have to take a step back. Where did Balatro stand? It's so great that you asked that. If you look at my tier list, it is third game on it. I really liked Resident Evil game I played. I also really liked a different roguelike game I played called The Binding of Isaac. And then I put Balatro as the third best game I played. Or my third favorite, rather. Because if we're talking about best game, I firmly believe that Balatro might be one of the best games ever made. Like, there's no fat on it. Like, it's in some ways, it is a perfect game. But also, I'm just not into, like, card game. Like, it's just not my shit. Like, I like it because it's an amazing game, but I don't like it because it's a card game. I tolerate that it's a card game because it's an amazing, perfect game. What's your high score? Not as high as yours. Misha and I cannot stop complaining about how high your high score is. We made it to Ante 12 like one time, and I think we lost on the first round of Ante 12. I'm still working on, like, I don't have any decks above the third stake. I have not, like, really gotten into it. I just play, like, I haven't been playing basically any video games this month, except for a little bit of Balatro with Misha. but I'm not as like deep into it as I want to be. You got a new high score you didn't say. Put it in our group chat. Misha will want to complain about it.
What?
Matt was saying he has a new high score that it's higher than the one he sent you.
So mad.
Yeah, she's pretty mad. He has Twitch. He's a boy. He's allowed to be on Twitch. Girls are allowed here too, by the way. Hi, Bills. Say hi to Willow. How you going, Billow? How you going, Billow? How you going? I can't pick you up. You're too heavy. Say hi, Bills. Say hi, Bills. Hi. Hi, sweet girl. Hey, Aaron. What games are you looking forward to this year? I have a spreadsheet for everything, Aaron. Thank you for asking. Also, thank you for being the first chatter in the YouTube chat. I've been simulcasting and no one ever hangs out on YouTube. And I like when people chat on YouTube. I was looking at 2025 games this year. So these are all the games that are slated to come out in 2025 that I'm interested in. Of all these games, I will say, let me zoom in a little bit. Grand Theft Auto 6. I don't really care about Grand Theft Auto games, but like undeniably, it'll be one of the biggest games of the year. So I'm interested. I'm incredibly excited. Oh god, scientific notation. You're that kind of Balatro player? No, that's sick, dude. I haven't gotten a I know there is some, if you look it up, right? There are some particular combos that are just like broken. And I haven't really dove into it, but that's sick that you just got that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Earthblade I'm looking forward to. It's by the Celeste team. I love Celeste. I'll play anything they make. The highest I've seen is Infinite. You can get an infinite score. Earthblade was canceled? That can't be right. You can break the game. So that's the highest you can get. You can break the game. Earthblade. When was Earthblade canceled? Whoa. This is recent news, guys. Whoa. Well, thank you, Gormless, for letting me know. That's for real sad. GTA 6 is not a game right now. It's an event. I think it'll be the best-selling game of all time, regardless of how good it is right now. I mean, I'm going to come back to Earthblade. Minecraft is just so well-selling. Minecraft's at 300 million. GTA 5 is only at 200 million. Do we think that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to outsell Grand Theft Auto 5 by, I mean, 50%? Like, maybe. I worry that one of the problems is that I don't know if there are enough consoles out there for, like, the player base to even be that high. Like, one of the reasons Grand Theft Auto 5 was able to sell so well is because, like, everyone and their mother had an Xbox 360 and a PS3. And, like, there are a lot of people who have PCs, but if you compare that to, like, the PS5 or the Series X, like, it's not a very big install base. I just don't think those consoles sold as well. Maybe I'm wrong about that, though, actually. I might be wrong about that. And it's probably not going to release on Switch, which has a really high install base. Yeah, I mean, the PS4 sold really well. But, like, look at this. I mean, the PS4 and the PS3 are each at, like, 100 million. Then you compare that to, like, the Xbox Series X is like 28 million. PS5 is here at 65 million. So altogether, you have 100 million next-gen consoles out there. I mean, you had 150 million last-gen consoles out there, not to mention that GTA 5 sold on the PS4, which had another 100 million. I think that GTA 6 will be a blockbuster event. It's just unfortunate that not a lot of people are playing. When people play games differently now, they play them on their phones, they play them on their Switch. Some people play them on these big consoles, but It's going to be hard without the install base. And the fact, like, if you don't release on Switch, you're kind of screwed. Maybe it will release on Switch too, though. Like, Nintendo used to be kind of guarding what IPs released on their shit. Like, they wouldn't let M-rated games come. But they've been much more lax about that this generation. Anyway, that's my guess on GTA 6. I'm glad you like my analysis. This is so sad. And eventually we should both go to the separate. So they just didn't want to finish Earthblade. Wow. I hope that something comes from Earthblade. Like, even if we get a game in 5 years that has sort of the same spine as Earthblade, the same basics, that'd be sick. No, I mean, this is, I mean, it's a very heartfelt read, this article. I can feel the pain and sort of the how conflicted they must feel about canceling this game. That's so sad. I mean, I'm not mad. Like, listen, if any gamers get mad, I'm gonna get mad at them. Okay, let's not be mad at Maddie and the team. But okay, other games I'm looking forward to are Ghost of Yotai and South at Midnight. Split Fiction will be fun. That'll be a nice co-op game. And Avowed might be good. If Avowed is good, I'm worried about Avowed. But if it's good, it'll be awesome. And if Kingdom Hearts Missing Link would finally come out, it's supposed to come out last year. If it comes out this year, I'll be a happy boy. But we'll see. Okay, I gotta finish this games I want to play this year list. I want to play... Nope. I'm fine not finishing Elden Ring. Shut up, Willow. Oh yeah, FF7 Remake's already on there, right? Yep, FF7 Remake's already on there. I played FF7 this year, so now I gotta play the remake. That was the point. Oh yeah, God of War 2005. That would be good. That would be good. I see a new Fable on that list. Yes. The Fable game was announced to come out this year. This game has been in development hell for a while. This game has been rumored to be... So, I mean, the last Fable game came out, like, in 2012. And even that was, like, a fake Fable game. It was, like, a Kinect game or some shit. They released a trailer for it in 2017. Oh, no. They officially confirmed the game was coming out sometime in 2020. The game has been sitting in development for 5 years now, and it's allegedly going to come out this year. Which would be cool, but I worry about games that have this long of a development cycle. I don't know, it's easy for devs to burn out. Usually if a game is in development for this long, it means that maybe they've lost focus. It could also be that they literally announced it in 2020 because they were like, we're just about to start developing it. A 5-year development cycle is pretty normal. But if this game's been in development for like 8 years, that would worry me a little bit. I just finished the God of War trilogy, not mind-blowing. I have a feeling I'm going to come out with the same conclusion. I'm playing the old God of Wars, or I'm going to try to, because I love the new God of War so much. But I mostly just want to get a broader appreciation of the franchise than I want to actually just play a hack-and-slash game. Oh, Horizon Forbidden West. I want to play that a lot. I love Horizon. Good-ass game. Oh, Marvel Spider-Man 2. Yep, need to play that. Yep. Nier Automata has been sitting on my list for so long, and I want to play it, but I just don't know it's going to happen. Oh yeah, Portal Revolution. I'm going to finish that for sure, because I'm currently playing it. So it's, again, kind of cheating, because I've started the game, but, you know. No one ever said I wasn't allowed to cheat. It's my list. Resident Evil 6. I gotta play more Resident Evil games. I'm a simple man. I see Resident Evil, I play it. Jedi would be good to play. Actually, I think I got this for Series X. Okay, we got to have at least one sort of. I'm a, you know, as much as I am a gamer, I'm a historian too. I got to have one retro game, you know? Like I gotta catch up on some of these greatest games of all time that came out just as I was like a kid, or that I didn't play yet. And I've never played Ocarina of Time, and it feels like one of those games I should play. Playing Final Fantasy VII, like if I look at the greatest games of all time list, greatest games of all time, I'll just go with the IGN one for simplicity's sake. The mathematically derived best 100 games of all time, sure. Like, I've played Breath of the Wild, I've played Tetris, I've played Last of Us, I haven't played Half-Life 2, I've played Super Mario 64, played Elden Ring, played Resident Evil 4, I haven't played The Witcher, I've played Link to the Past, a little bit of it. Like, I've played a lot of these games, but I've never played... Half-Life 2 is actually a good shout. I'll add Half-Life 2. But, and The Witcher 3, maybe. I mean, these are all games. Now, if these are two... I'm not going to be able to play all these games. I'm playing too many big games on my list here. I need small games to play. Let's add one small one. Like, I'm not going to play Chrono Trigger. I hate turn-based games. But I've played most of these. I've played Super Mario World. I've played Super Metroid. I do need to play Mass Effect 2. I've played Mass Effect 1. I'll add Mass Effect 2. You know, it's good to have a sort of if other games are going to come out and I'm going to play them, and you know, we're not tied to this list, but it's good to have, you know, good to have dreams here. I mean, once I get out of the top 50, I'm going to stop. Do you want to play Metroid Prime? Have that for the Wii. And I think that might be it. Yeah, that's it for the top 50. Good. But we gotta have some classics on there. If I don't catch up on the classics, I'm never going to. Okay. We're good there. So these are all the games I think I'm gonna try to play next year, or some of them. Some of these I've already started, some of them I haven't. We got some retro ones, we got some semi-retro ones, we got a lot of new ones. Hopefully I'm not gonna be able to, like, Baldur's Gate 3 is so long, I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish it in like a year even, but some of these have already started, so hopefully I can wrap them up soon. Okay, last task of the day. I promised it, so I got to do it. Is I'm going to play some Guess the Game. I accidentally closed my my music again, because I'm a compulsive closer. Okay, I'm logged in. Great. One second. So let's guess this game first. Okay, so guess the game. You can probably figure out how guess the game works. They give you 6 screenshots of games. I guess them. This looks like it might be a Halo game. It's not. What the heck is this? So this is weird. This is like dark and spooky and maybe almost sci-fi-ish. I look at this one, it's like... So this is probably a JRPG. But like, what JRPG is this? 77. It's a mildly well-received JRPG. I'm just gonna go with like a Dragon Quest. The game will... This will tell you if you get in the right franchise. It's not a Dragon Quest. It's a mobile game. Oh god. It's not Clash. Is it like... What's that game that everyone talks about? That's the game that everyone advertises on. Like, this video is sponsored by... What's that game? I mean, I'm gonna put Clash, because I just need to get it out of my head, but I don't have a better guess. Tower defense action role-playing game. I do actually... I mean, I don't... Tower. Let me look at Tower. Tower Toppler. Tower Dream. Tower Babel. Tower Unite. Clock Tower. Shadow Tower. I think it's gonna have tower in the name. I've heard of Towerfall. Tricky Towers, maybe? A 2010 game? What the is this game? Oh my god, I don't know what this game is. Dungeon Defenders. I think I own this game. I have her. Hi, Willow. Okay. Let's play day 986. Maybe this is Sandland. Kind of messed up of me to see sand and guess that's Sandland. No. I'm gonna go to Dragon Quest now. Not a Dragon Quest. I really thought it'd be a Dragon Quest. It is a new platformer. It's got feet in it. That's great. Anything else I can suss out here? I mean... Came out... Let's say... Did it say come out in 2025? No, it didn't. Just said it's an 83%. I mean, again, giving me JRPG vibes. Maybe it's a Monster Hunter. This, like, dialogue floating makes me think of Monster Hunter for some reason. Oh, God. Is it... I think this is Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Those are Dragon Ball things. No, it's not Xenoverse 2, which means that it's... I should have guessed this first. It's Sparking Zero. Come on, come on, come on. I had to get this picture to get Sparking Zero. Embarrassing. Okay, let's maybe scroll back to the top and work our way down. Also, this is gonna make me look better than... The earlier Guess the Games were easier than the new ones. Like... Because, I don't know, as they've gone on, they picked more and more obscure games. This is probably Metroid Prime or something. Yeah. I mean, how many games have a 97%, you know? I think I would have got it here, if not, though. Sick. Okay. Next day. Oh, God, what is this? Is this Into the Breach? Maybe this is Risk of Rain, actually. God. Stellaris? Like, this is one of those, like, management games. Strategy? Oh, God, this is not my shit. Oh, man, I don't know what this game is. I mean... Space... I'm never gonna be able to get this. I don't know this game. Oh, it's FTL. I've never played FTL. Okay, that's fine. We got a fail there. That's not a big deal. What is this game? The pre-rendered background makes me think it's like PS2 era, so I'm just gonna go Final Fantasy VIII. Nope. Now I'm thinking it's a Civilization game. Maybe let's try the original Civilization. The early Guess the Games had this bias toward the original in a franchise. No, it's not that. Now I'm actually, timeout, pause, pause, pause. This is looking like an Elder Scrolls game. But it also could just be some other boomer RPG. It's not Morrowind. It could be Daggerfall. Ugh. Is this, not Baldur's Gate? No, not Baldur's Gate. The other one. Diablo? It is Diablo, but it's the wrong Diablo game. It's probably Diablo 2. Godin 5. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Oh. This is, does everyone else know what this is? Give me 2 seconds. Come on. Come on. Come on. Haven't even finished this game. Easy peasy. Okay. Come on, again? What am I, a child? Oh, it's not that. Okay. 83%. I really thought that was from Hades. I guess it's the end then. I don't know. I mean, I'm stretching here. I don't know what this is. So it's a PlayStation game or a PC game. So it's not an Xbox game. I don't know if I know this game. It's an RPG. It's got clicks in it. What is this thing? I don't... Oh, Super Giant. Is this Bastion? It's the other Super Giant game. That's fine. Is Transistor good? Unclear if it's good. We'll do a few more and then we'll stop. Okay. Game. Looks like a bridge. Looks like space. Space bridges. Where do we have space bridges? I think of games that have bridges. But not games that have space and bridges. This is wrong, but just gotta get some freaking guesses out there. Oh, a close-up on some trash. This game is art. Obviously. Ship drawings. I really don't know. 85% makes me think it's, you know, it's great, but it's not terribly great. Maybe like this. Detroit Become Human. PlayStation game. Is it Returnal? Oh. Really? Which one? Oh, that one. Where's this in the game? I actually thought initially that it could be Spider-Man. I guess that must be a long exposure or something. That's so cool. The game looks so pretty. This is an old ass game. Is this a Final Fantasy game? Anytime I see old ass game, I just immediately go to Final Fantasy. It's well, which one is it? Well, it's not Final Fantasy. It's 90%, which makes me think that maybe it's 8 because people like 8. This isn't 7, I don't think. Yeah. Okay. Sick. Oh god, another old ass game. But this looks even older. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, let's just get it out of the way, shall we? I can't name any old ass games other than Final Fantasy. What the heck is that? What is that, guys? Let's just get some old games. Just gotta get them out of here. It kind of reminds me of Kojima's, so like Snatcher, like that era of game. An arcade game with the entire world, huh? Is it like a missile defense game or something? Sheesh. Sheesh, sheesh, sheesh. World. I don't know, man. I don't freaking know. Maybe it's a fighting game. These could be fighting game backgrounds, now that I really interrogate it. Let's just start guessing fighting games so we can get the franchise. Could be Street Fighter. I'll get Street Fighter 2. I was really going the wrong direction, fellas. I was really going the wrong direction for a while there, but we circled back. Liberty, huh? Fallout has Liberty. It doesn't look like Fallout though, does it? Prison. The color scheme is very gray. It makes me think of like Red Dead Redemption. But I don't... The Red Dead Redemption wouldn't have an 81%. Maybe it's a Far Cry game. Because it looks like America. Maybe Far Cry 4. No. PC game. Okay. I'm pivoting. Gray PC games. Maybe a Wolfenstein? I mean, this guy's got guns. What's that other one? Oh, Metro Exodus, maybe? Timeout. Look at this guy. He's iconic. This guy's got a gun too. Is it like a multiplayer game? They said shooter. A zombie shooter? One sec. What is this game? It's clearly not a bad game. It's got this guy in it? I mean, we just gotta keep guessing here. Maybe I haven't heard of this game. I mean, let's just get it out of the way. It's not a Wolfenstein, but I just gotta get it out of my head. 2019. Is this Project Z or something? Or Zomboid? Project Zomboid? Maybe? Crytek. They make the Crysis games, don't they? What is this thing? A shooter that released in 2019 that was pretty good, but not great. Looks like it takes place in a broken down America, and you shoot zombies. I really don't know. I mean, I've probably heard of this game, but I just don't know. Hunt Showdown. Oh no, I've never heard of this game. What is this game? Competitive first-person PvP bounty hunting game with PvE elements. No, I have not. I've never heard of this game. That's crazy. One more. We're gonna go until we get one more, and then we're gonna stop. I don't know. I'm gonna go Plague Tale. Looks kind of broken down. No, it's not as good as Plague Tale. It's 71%. We're in the woods. That's scary. Like Slenderman. Maybe it's one of those like asymmetric horror games. I mean, Friday the 13th just came out, so it's not that. I'll go Slender the Arrival. Yeah, shockingly not that. PC exclusive game. Again, makes me think it's like some multiplayer shit. It could still be asymmetric horror. What's that one that came out that everyone liked? It's not helpful at all. You've got it, the Sandwich Savant? Wow, I'm jealous. I'm happy for you, but I do not know what this game is. It's got meat. What game do you eat meat in? The Forest? I mean, that's messed up of me to just guess The Forest because it's in the forest. It is asymmetric horror. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, it feels like if you know this game, you know this game. I can picture people playing it on stream. I just don't know that I know what it's called. I don't know what this game is called. Dead by Daylight. I mean, I've heard of that. For sure. For sure I've heard of this game. I mean, I've seen this games everywhere. Ugh. It's just I've like never played it, even once. Sometimes I can nail it, even despite the fact that I haven't played it. This was not one of those times. I'm happy. Good for you, Savant. That's awesome. Surely this is Uncharted 2, right? Oh no, it's Uncharted 1. I'm so bad at guessing the game. That's some Uncharted-ass environments. If I've ever seen one. I mean, that's Nathan Drake. That's Nathan Drake. Okay, now I gotta do one more. Oh, there's a hand. I'll give you anyone's hand. But what era of hand does that give you? Gonna get this on the hand. Is a hand reaching out into the pixelated miasma. That's probably Xbox 360 era. It's not high fidelity enough to PS4 or Series X. This guess the game was created in 2022, so it's not that recent of a game anyway. We know that. I mean, I want to guess it's another Uncharted game. Is that crazy? I mean, they wouldn't do Uncharted twice in a row, would they? Maybe it's like BioShock. Timeout. It's got hands. It's got a guy in a military uniform. I guess it could be a Call of Duty game. Like Black Ops, maybe? Like, is this Black Ops? No. You think you know now. Okay. I'm king of the world. Who is this? I actually felt pretty confident I could get this, and now I don't feel confident at all. Who are these people? Who are these people? It's an action-adventure game? This is my shit. Why don't I know this? Man, this is tough. Maybe it's one of those zombie games where you're on an island. No, that would be a hack and slash. That wouldn't be an action adventure. It is what I think it is. That's great for you. I'm happy for you. I don't know why I don't know this. I should have guessed a Far Cry game. It's not a Far Cry game, but I should have guessed one just to be sure. Oh, it is a Far Cry game. Silly me. Oh, it said action and adventure, but these are definitely shooters. That's what threw me off. I was gonna, obviously. Okay. Okay, one more. This is the last one, I think, though. For real this time. This might be Arkham City. I don't know. Oh! Come on. Come on. Look at that. We all know what that is, right? Iconic game. Iconic game. Hi, Blochi. Oh god, what is this game? Okay, well, it's not an Armored Core. That's fair. I just saw this and I thought, that's some Gundam type shit. And then I thought, well, you know, it's Gundam, Armored Core. What is this? I mean, these police officers seem like they're iconic, but I don't know what the heck they're from. Maybe like Earth Defense Force. They're blocky in a way that reminds me of Earth Defense Force. No, apparently not. Okay. It's a pretty decent game. It's an 83%. Swords, released on PC, blocky ass enemies. I guess I don't know that they're enemies. Swords, huh? Maybe it's a Metal Gear Solid game. What's the name of... Not Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear... The other Metal Gear. The one with the... Someone has a sword in a Metal Gear game. You're thinking Revengeance? Yeah, I am. That was a good alley-oop? Alley-oop? I think I would have gotten it, because I would have guessed a Metal Gear game. Yeah, that's right. I would have guessed a Metal Gear game, and then I would have narrowed it down, because I knew it wasn't a main line. But I wouldn't have gotten it in 3 without your help. It just looks Metal Gear-ish. Like, this is the most anime-ass shit. This is the most Kojima-ass screenshot I've ever seen. Obviously, it's a Metal Gear game. Obviously. Green Planet. What is this? What is this? I'm gonna go Knights of the Old Republic. Just get it out of the way. Ooh, look at that art style. Timeout. Is this like Journey or something? No, Journey Space. Where's Journey? Give me just Journey. No. Okay. What is happening here? Man, this is such a distinct art style. Any recommendations on how you construct your sandwich? Bread in the middle. I'm telling you. That's the new tech. Everyone's doing it. What is this game? I guess Into the Breach again. Action? Just get some Monster Hunter. I'm not doing good here, fellas. I don't know what this game is. Oh wait, timeout. This is Risk of Rain. Really? Risk of Rain looks like this? Yeah, Risk of Rain does look like this. I look at it again. This is so Risk of Rainy. This like big box of enemies, and yeah, I mean that's Risk of Rain. Okay, I've been streaming longer than I said I would. I gotta get to dinner. I just have it for hanging out. Let me see if there's anyone I can raid. I don't even know if I have like any viewers, but yeah, I do have viewers actually. I forgot that's how Twitch works. People just hang out. Is anyone streaming that I like? Actually, no one's really streaming. I'm gonna go raid Zik, I guess. I like Crash 3. Actually, can I unraid? I'm gonna raid Sharkcat instead. I actually know him. I met him at GDQ. So it makes sense for me to raid Sharkcat instead. Well, welcome to the Void, everyone. I send you off to the Void, to Sharkcat. Thanks for hanging out. This was fun. See ya, Sandwich Spawn. More guests of the game coming soon, maybe. I like doing this on stream. This is fun. Okay, bye.